Hey, greetings, Soul Tribe. This is Spirit with Harmonious Living Mindset. Welcome, Galactic Tribe, as well. Thank you for being here. Welcome to my channel. We're going to find tools for a more harmonious mind, body, and spirit. Today is a pep talk. It's specifically going to be directed more. Soul Tribe, you're welcome to hear this message too. And I know many of you will resonate. Galactic Tribe, I know that you will resonate with whatever spirit has coming through here. So I'm just going to, I ask the divine, God, give me the right thing to say at the right time to the right person. May this message resonate with whoever it's meant to have fall upon their ears to hear and to take in. Calling Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Shemuel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Metatron, please surround me. And blue, yellow, pink, green, gold, white. And surround anybody who is watching this video as well. Please protect them. Alcazar, put a stargate around. Gaia, seal it up. Saint Germain, put ultraviolet around and tap me in 5D of more peace, more love, more joy, more abundance for all. Okay. Just gonna do that. This is a pep talk, okay? Galactic Tribe, you are doing the work. Okay, hold on. Now, it was quiet. Isn't this what we've been experiencing, right? Galactic Tribe, you know. Star Seeds, you know. So, the pep talk is that you are doing the work. You're doing everything you possibly can. And I'm so proud of you. Keep going. And I know that you're exhausted because I feel it. I am exhausted as well. Yet the gang stalking, the disturbances, the illegal surveillance, the spell work, all the fuckery is going to end at some point. We know that. We keep hearing that, right? It will, though, because this is your pep talk. This is a divine design, right? And you were meant to experience all of this fuckery because you were designed. You came here for a mission. And the people who have been doing these things, are receiving karma, or they will be receiving karma for whatever their actions are that they've been doing that haven't been very kind. They have been upright. Like, some of these folks tried to take us out and unalive us because of our shine. And then we have people who were wearing our shine thinking it was their own, but they didn't do the work. They didn't have to go through all the challenges, all the struggles, all of the, all the things that were to get us to give up, to take ourselves out, or the ones that tried to take us out. So there will be accountability, and the ancestors are making sure of that for sure. Yet this message is specifically what I was shown this morning, was that, the divine wants to remind you that you are in God's palm. You're in God's hand. And many of you know this because you've already aligned your hearts and your minds with the divine. And you have been told, when you went through the dark night of the soul and you awoken to the remembrance that you are worthy, that you are loved. Many of you, so this is the other thing, that if it hasn't been activated, may it be activated now. Many of you were given a sword, that Archangel Michael gave you a sword within your light body to continue to be able to be resilient and persistent in the gifts that you are sharing with the world, to help the world. We all came here as star seeds to help Gaia ascend into another dimension of more peace, more love, more joy, more abundance for all. And so you've been doing that. You are amazing. And I just want to commend you on your resiliency, your persistence to keep shining. And I know from personal experience, all that spell work that was done on us that we had no idea that even existed, because we don't think like that. That's not how we work. We work to help other people find the beacon of light within themselves, to remember that they're torchbearers too. And so you're doing that. I see you, I see you, I see you. I'm so proud of you. And so this pep talk is that Archangel Michael is igniting your sword of truth. And so many of you are truth sayers, psychic seers, and you're sharing it because you've aligned your heart and your mind with the divine. You're not fake. You're not acting like you went through these things. You're not acting like you have a gift. You actually have it, of being able to hear the divine share and give you visions and sight into seeing. And many of you are also have activated your remembrance of how you can heal, whether that's through Spring Force Qigong, Reiki, yoga. There's just so many light languages, crystalline healing. I could go on and on with the healing modalities. And so light workers and love radiators, you are doing it. This is also for you truth sayers. Keep sharing your truth. What you're sharing is helping a lot of people in their situations, in their challenges, in their struggles. And we know that there are some damn fools out here that have been working with dark energies, and they don't know that they're just hurting themselves when they're doing that. And that is sad. It is sad. Yet you can't rescue them. They gotta do the shadow work, like we have had to do the shadow work. The other part, I want to this is a message as a reminder, this is a reminder in the Christ consciousness. There were some dirty Jesuits, I'm going to call them dirty Jesuits, and dark, dirty, secret societies and covens that we know, starseeds, because of the gang stalking and all the fuckery. I'm sorry I'm saying that word, but I'm going to say it because that's what it is. And a lot of that has been ancient, right? In that young, thousands and thousands of years, these folks and their families were able to get away with it, siphoning off of energy, doing these rituals and stuff like that. I didn't know any of this shit existed until last year when my eyes were opened to it. So for many of you, you have gone through this discovery as well. And so the pep talk is the remembrance that this started a long, long time ago. And it was when Yeshua was on this planet. Yeshua is Jesus, for some of you who haven't heard that vibration before. I like that one. And so I, like I've said before, I wake up in the morning, I'm like, God hold my hand, Yeshua hold my hand. And it's a representation that I'm walking with the divine, and the divine's walking with me, which I'm so grateful and blessed. And so are you, because you're doing the same thing in whatever way you do that. And so you know that you're aligned with the Most High, whatever you call the Most High in your world. And so you're shining that, and you're sharing that, and inspiring other people to light up and to hold that torch too. So the remembrance is that, when Yeshua was walking, Yeshua had to experience a lot of these things as well. In whatever ways it was then, I think it was a lot more barbaric in its, well, I'm not sure. I can't say because I wasn't there, but I'm only guessing that. But what I keep hearing, and this is just a reminder, is that, the story is that Yeshua was at the hill and all the people came, right? They came to hear him speak. And one of the things that he said that has been covered up and not really shared with the world for a really long time, only in small little ways, is that Yeshua said, I am the light and I am the way, and so are you. And so many of you have remembered that you are loved, that you are worthy, because the divine told you. And when you went through it all and you were like, when all these people were doing all these nefarious things, you started asking the divine, what is this? And then going through, letting all of that go, cutting energy vampires out, cutting all these people out, and then calling on the divine to continue to protect, to guide, to love, to show you how to share your shine with others, to inspire and to help activate that mission part of us helping to shine and help other people to remember how to shine so that they can lead themselves into their own shine. And we've reached critical mass. Yay! Woo! We've reached critical mass. Okay, what that means is now we're in this yin and in more moving every day into 5D, which I call the 5D creative process. We're starting to remember, we have our activations that we're doing every morning to align our heart and our mind with the divine. And more people are doing this throughout the planet, unplugging from the matrix and remembering their divinity, that they are the light and that the light is meant to shine. So you're doing that. And I just want to say thank you for all the ways that you inspire me to shine and to share that. And then for all the people who've given me feedback of just what my sharing has helped, the ways it's helped you, thank you, because that helps confirmation that I'm more and more on purpose every day, because that is one of the questions that a lot of starseeds you're asking is, how can I be of service? How can I be of service? And so some of the things that have come up in conversations as a reminder is to remember to put your oxygen mask on first before you help others. So that means, Neville Goddard says, one of the questions that he uses is, how can I be of service to myself first, and then how can I be to service of others? So that's a reminder. The other quote I'm going to use of Neville Goddard's is, I was not meant to wander, I was meant to walk in power. So that is what you are doing, and it's a pep talk that, divine justice is really here. We might not see it in the 3D as of right now. We might not know what that is, yet it's happening. I know that it is. I feel it, and that a lot of the infiltration of these, dark energies, dark doers, practicing that, they infiltrated governmental systems throughout the world. And the divine design, though, is that, many of them thought that they were God or that they were in their egos. And now, the divine, God, is showing the divine design. And a lot of that, them thinking that they had all the power and the control is now, changing. And it's the awakening of either being forced to do the shadow work, just like we were forced to. So, the other part is to remember that if we wouldn't have gone through the fuckery and the pressure and the pain and the struggles to let go, we wouldn't have come to that place of the remembrance that that God told us, or the divine, the Most High said, you are worthy. And that remembrance of us really getting that and starting to live by that. So you're doing that. I'm so proud of you. Keep going. I know many of you are very exhausted and want to see, justice in the 3D for real. And it's coming. I mean, it's inevitable, because that is the divine design. And that activation of Archangel Michael's sword is within you. And so you are so resilient. You are so persistent in your mission to help humanity in this ascension process with Gaia into 5D of more peace, more love, more joy, more abundance for all. And so thank you for your service. Thank you for all the ways that you've done the shadow work, that you've healed your inner child, and that you continue to do that, and that you keep aligning your heart and your mind with the divine. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Blessings now and always. Thank you, Galactic Tribe. You are amazing. You are awesome. You are incredible, strong, courageous, glowy, shiny, bright, brilliant, intelligent, funny. Woo! You're just so awesome. Okay, keep shining. Keep shining. Shine on.